Hi everyone, Grey Power 60. Long time no see. No tea with me Tuesday, but what I've done is I've glued my cup. This is an old one, and I'm making bird seed little dishes and so on. So I'm going to show you what I've done. Alrighty, so what I've done here is I have a bag of wild bird seed, and I had a feeder and it fell onto the ground and got dumped in the snow and lost. So what I've done here is I've just made these. I followed a recipe. I have no idea if it's going to work or not. But I used a packet of gelatin, and then I put these in a, this looks like a fish, doesn't it? But it's supposed to be a Christmas light. But anyway, so you take a packet of gelatin, a quarter cup of hot water, you mix them together, then you put this bird seed in, and you squish it, make it all wet. Some of it, of course, this is my first time doing it, so some of the pieces are falling out. I'll just put them on this cup. Now, what I'm going to do is, the other thing that people have told me is that you can use peanut butter. What I want to do is put some on the top here so that the seed is here as well as on the cup. I hope you can see that okay. Yeah. So right now I've got it with E6000, and I used hot glue to kind of keep it in place while the E6000 hardens and solidifies. And once it does that, then I'll be putting a little bit of peanut butter on here and sitting that outside to see if we can get some little birdies. I've got a hummingbird feeder, but it's been pretty cold out, so I don't know. Now I still have one of these little chairs, and what I thought I might do is, so that the birds can sit on it, is put one of these blocks on here, add a little peanut butter, and then just put seeds all over the place and see if they'll like that as well. I don't have anywhere to hang it, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to secure it to the railing on my balcony, and maybe that'll do nicely. And I did a lot of gardening stuff. I did take some film, so I will show you that in a minute. And long time no see. I just thought I'd show you what I'm doing. I'm gonna run the video on let's see if we can get me up here, although who wants to see me, right? Anyway, we decorated outside. I took a lot of my plants outside. I've started some seedlings. I'm hoping that they will be sprouting, but it's been pretty cold, and it's just starting to warm up. And tomorrow's supposed to be quite hot, so we shall see how that goes. As for me and Mom, we're doing fine. I have good days and I have bad days. Not feeling crappy, but not feeling sick, but not feeling feeling kind of crappy. And I think it's just stress, I think. We are doing well, and I really hadn't planned on videotaping tonight. I was going to do a Tea With Me Tuesday and just kind of give you an update on what's going on with us. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I was watching Lisa from Lisa's Hauls, and she kept saying, and I noticed myself doing the same thing. So I'd rather say so rather than It's just a bad habit. This is what I am doing right now. This is what I'm doing right now. I have my little balcony all set up out there with flowers, fake flowers as well. And I'm hoping that the bright colored flowers will attract the birds, because I've got some hanging about a pot. You'll see it in the video. I'm going to attach it to this to give you a tour of what I've got out there. And I think I've changed it since I videotaped it, but you get to see an idea. Tomorrow I'll videotape the birdseed and how I have that sitting out on my balcony. And that'll be my next video. So thank you for coming by and visiting and saying hi. And I'm saying hi to you. I hope everyone is staying safe, using masks when you go out. Please use social distancing. It's so necessary. It's hard for me. I take Mom out for a drive, and going to stores, sometimes I have to leave her in the car because I don't want her to get infected by other people, and she has trouble keeping the mask on. She tends to pull it off because it's hard to breathe when you're walking and you're not used to it. And you know, but we go out for a drive often. I try and bring her out a couple of times a week because it's boring here for Mom, and I'm not doing any crafts. I haven't felt like it at all. But I have got a new baby, what am I going to call it? I treated myself because before the pandemic, my doctor had said that my blood, and then the pandemic exploded and doctors' offices were closed and so on. But the doctor said that my cholesterol was a little high and that I really need to lose a little weight. So I have been making Mom suppers now and not feeling guilty about eating the same as her. And what I've been binge watching Mom of 10. They're in Finland. They're from Australia. I think she's Finnish, and her husband is from Australia. I'm not sure, maybe both of them, but I know her parents are from Finland. And she's got 10 children, and the last 4, I believe, were born in Finland, and the others were born in Australia. Anyway, they're vegan. They don't eat meat, fish, dairy products, nothing. And I've been watching because she's been showing what they eat, and even the little ones. I mean, it's just check it out. It may not interest you. I found it fascinating on how minimalistic they are, and yet their children are wanting of nothing. They have playtimes. She homeschools them. I think all of the children, the first 5, I think they all finished high school by the age of 13, which is totally amazing. But their quality and each child looks after the other. And when one says help, there's always one of them that will go and help. It's just an amazing, I just got fascinated watching them. And I guess it's because, you know, I remember having 2, and, you know, it's difficult just having 1. But when you have 10, then there has to be organization. There has to be routines and so on. And her children are gifted. She introduces them to music right away. They play piano and drums and guitar and classical guitar, and they're just good all-rounded kids. And the oldest one is 21, just got married, I believe. But anyway, I'm going on and on about them. But because they're vegan and they don't, now I love dairy, so I would never do that. But if I could adjust my eating habits to get away from, I never to get away from a lot of fatty foods. And to try and eat better. And what I've been doing is I have these, and I'll show it to you. The next time I make, I'll videotape the salad that I make for myself, and I just throw everything in there, like mushrooms and green peppers and celery and, you know, everything with my spring mix and baby spinach. I didn't have any baby spinach today. Sesame seeds, chia seeds. Let me think. I'm just, you know, I just throw everything, you know, all the kitchen sink, carrots and so on. I shred my carrots and raisins and all kinds of stuff. And it's a full bowl, and that's a full meal, but I enjoy eating it because it's slow. And I'm giving my body a chance to enjoy that. Now, for breakfasts, I was going to be making myself some smoothies, but I haven't gotten to that yet. I'm not a smoothie fan, and I've been watching a lot of people making smoothies with milk. Grosses me out. But I'm going to try a couple of smoothies with vegetables and different things like that. But the biggest change that I've made, because I was waking up with an upset stomach, now I'm sure it's the pills that I was taking for my nerves, for stress. I've been taking them for so long now that I really wanted to get off them. And then the smoking, I still haven't quit, guys. You know, things like budget and quitting smoking and lots of other things that we wanted to do. I just went into kind of a depression mode. Not really depressed, but kind of, because of all of this, the scariness going on and trying to deal with it. And more the fear, yeah, I don't want to get sick, but if something happens to me, what happens to Mom? That's a worry. If Mom gets sick, what do I do? You know, I mean, there's just so much going on that I'm trying to start my day off with a full glass of water. And I read somewhere and watched videos and different things on people drinking celery juice. And you're supposed to drink like 8 ounces. I'm guessing. I don't remember. You can Google it. Some guy said it was good for losing weight. But the biggest thing for me, which I wanted, was to help the digestion, because stress affects all your body. It affects everything. And I need to lose weight. So I was going to talk to you about my baby thing that I bought myself. It's actually an exercise equipment. Anyway, so, and I'm all over the place. I apologize for that. So in the mornings now, I drink water when I get up. I stretch a little bit because I've been laying in a certain position. And one of the things, you know, yeah, it could be depression, whatever. I've been sleeping a lot, or I can't sleep at all at night. I have insomnia. There's all kinds of things that were going on. And I really didn't want to get into doing videos again, showing my Debbie Downer depression stuff, whatever I was going through. I'm sure we've all been through different things, and we have to be so careful. I try not to listen to the news, but Mom has it on 24/7. So I have earplugs into my computer behind me here, into my laptop, and I put those on so I'm not listening to the news, because I don't need to hear it over and over and over and over and over. And there's been so many terrible tragedies lately that I just need to take care of me. Take care of me, and that's what I'm trying to do. And anyway, so my mornings, I tried the celery drink. I only tried it one morning, and then I got off into something else. But you know, but I like the taste of it, you know. And I made myself a small one. I think about maybe I drank about maybe a cup and a half in a jar. I had put them in the blender because I don't have a juicer. I put it in a blender, and then I have some cheesecloth, and I squeezed, it through the cheesecloth so that I could take the fiber part out. And that's supposed to help the digestion. And I found for 2 days, I drank it 2 days in a row, my stomach felt a lot better. So I tried to sort of put off having my tea because my normal thing is I always try to have a banana in the morning. Not a big banana, but maybe a quarter of one, a banana in the morning. And then I was thinking maybe smoothies. And then I tried a couple, and maybe I just didn't make them right. My daughter suggested orange juice or juice or water rather than milk, because I don't, and yogurt. I don't eat yogurt. I never have liked it, and I don't like it. Yogurt and coffee are two things I can't stand. I just can't palate it. That's my crazy me. So anyway, so I'm trying to lose weight by eating better, and trying to make Mom her meals. So I make smaller portions and then keep some for leftovers so she could have them like the next day. I never keep leftovers anymore more than 2 days. If we don't eat them, I throw it out, and I know it's a waste, but some of it I think I'm going to be able to feed the squirrels. I don't know, or the birds with some of our scraps. But I'm trying to eat better. It's only an in progress thing going on. The process is just finding my happy medium, finding that place where I'm going to be happy. That's the one thing I'm doing. So I'm trying to do that. Years and years ago, when I was walking, I had no car. I didn't have a car for 11 years or more, and I walked everywhere. I took public transit. I walked a lot. We went dancing a lot, and I ate well. I ate maybe 2 meals a day with a couple of snacks in between. And because I was tiny and thin, I could afford, a donut or something. Not that I ate a lot of those, but I could afford like a poutine, which is our French fries, gravy, and cheese curds. So, and that was a big treat for me. I didn't eat poutine until I was in my late 30s, early 40s, or maybe late 40s. I'm trying to remember. It's too far back. It's been around forever, and I never liked cheesecake. I always thought it was going to taste like cheese and yucky, and I just couldn't imagine it. Oh my God. I tried it once. I should never have tried it because I love cheesecake. But I don't buy it. I don't buy it. So those are kind of some of the silly things. But when I was young, I used to, with my girlfriend and I, for about 2 years, there was a workout place across the street from where I worked. So we'd go to work really early in the morning, and we'd go work out because it opened really early. We'd go work out in the morning, and then we'd go to work. And then we found for about a year, we decided that it was about 8 months, we decided to wait and go after work because we didn't feel, even though we showered and everything, we didn't feel the same. So we started going after work. So we go and we would work out, and we'd be doing our stretches, and we'd be using weights and all of the machines and everything. My favorite machine, and from what I understand, it's the best for an all-round workout, is the rowing machine. It was my favorite. I used to go on that for, half hour. I'd be on the rowing machine. I'd change the tension. Don't forget, I was young. I was in my 40s. Younger. And so I bought myself a rowing machine. It's a small one. It has only 2 tension wires. There's a medium and a stronger one, but I have it on the lower one. I'm an old lady now, but it's all put together, and it folds up, takes up hardly any room. It's sitting over here. I took it out, put it down, and I tried it, and I was on it for about 5 minutes, and oh my God, my whole body. I mean, this is a couch potato that has not done any exercise for a long, long time. I took it out, and I am in love with it. I was sore. I can even feel it now on my shoulders. I was sore, but it works out all of, you know, the legs and the back and the stomach and the, you know, you can do all kinds of things. So that was my treat. That was my pandemic treat. So I couldn't buy it earlier because a lot of the stores were not open. And then they're slowly starting to open to, you can order and pick up curbside. And that's what they're doing. But I think more and more stores are starting to open because our counts are coming down quite nicely. The number of cases of coronavirus, COVID-19, is going down, and it's starting to look good, but still no school for kids until September. It was announced today, I think, or yesterday, I don't remember. So I got myself that, and I was going to get myself one of those small little trampolines, but it's 40 inches diameter, and I was trying to think, because I was gonna put it on the balcony and just do, you know, light bounces, because I didn't want to do it on the floor and have the people down below get upset with me if I decide to do it at 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever. But if it was out on the balcony, but it's a little bit big for the balcony. But I'm going to measure it tomorrow. I didn't measure it today. And I also got myself a yoga mat. So I have taped, because I don't get up at 6:30 in the morning, I have taped some yoga, and there's also a stretching, which is great for people like me who are old, out of shape, and definitely need to go slow. So that is what I'm up to. That is, so between the bird seeds, my new beautiful little balcony out there, and my new baby, my rowing machine, it should be great. So I'm going to be starting slow and working on that. Now, once all of the other things, I can't wait for the dentist's office to be open, and I apologize for my teeth. It is an embarrassment. There's nothing I can do about it until they are all open. And once that happens, because, you know, being in your mouth, I mean, that is, I think, one of the last things it's going to be working on. But anyway, I want to get that done. I had planned on having it done by now, but that has got to wait. So it's got to wait for everything to be open, and I think I won't be comfortable until the fall. So unfortunately, I do apologize for that. I'll try to keep my videos a little shorter, but they're not. They never are. I'm just so happy to see you guys. We are doing fine. I hope everyone is feeling well. I am going to let you go, and hopefully I'll try and do a couple of videos a week. I really want to cut back. I was doing one every day or every couple of days, and it was really, really getting to me. I'd been doing it for a couple of years, so I really lost my interest in crafting for now, but you never know. I might come up with something. So I'm going to let you go. I want to thank you for stopping by and saying hi, and please leave a comment. Let me know how you're doing, and let me know if you've been crafting and what you've been up to. I'd really like to hear from all of you. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me today with my new little projects, my bird feeders, my balcony, and my rowing machine, my new diet that I'm on. It's not a diet, it's a change of health. I try to eliminate a lot of sugary things. The last thing for me to get rid of is my Coca-Cola. I am addicted to it. I know it's addictive. It's like coffee and tea and all these other things, chocolate. Slow but sure. I can't stop everything, but I'm going to try and do my best because I'm 69. Next year I'm 70, and I want to be able to, within the year, lose enough weight and build enough muscle so that my body is going to feel better. And hopefully by then I would have quit smoking. I would have quit sugary pops, sodas as you guys call it, and get into just feeling better about myself. And I'm sorry about my hair, but I had it all trimmed and cut because I want to let it grow long. I want to be able to put it back in a ponytail or put it up in a nice bun. I like long hair. I like my long hair. I know a lot of people say you look better with short hair, but I like the long hair. And that's what I want. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again soon. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you don't mind, hit that notification bell so you'll know if I've uploaded another video. And also, what was the other thing I wanted to say? Oh my gosh, it just went right out of my head. Just went out of my head. Leave a comment and let me know how you're doing. I do care. I do have some thank yous that I will do in my next video. I got some birthday cards, and I want to say thank you personally to each of the girls that sent me the cards. Please forgive me for not doing a video sooner and saying thank you, but I just haven't been in the mood to do videos at all. So give me a thumbs up and come back and see me again next time. All right? Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.